Hi, welcome to Team Fuqua. I'm Randy Haskin, the Assistant Dean of Information Technology here at the Fuqua School of Business. You'll find that we have a highly competent and dedicated technical staff to help with all of your technology needs throughout your time at Fuqua. Our goal is to help you be productive and stay focused on your education by giving you the best tools and making them as easy to use as possible. Your main doorway to Fuqua's IT services will be the Technical Support Center, also known simply as the TSC. The TSC has a help desk located on the first floor of the West Keller Center building. They're open from 8 to 5 throughout the week for walk-in, calls, or email. This year, the TSC has put together a set of instructional videos to make it easier for you to help yourself with lots of common technical questions. I hope you find this information useful and something you can use throughout the year as needed. Again, welcome. I wish you the best, and please don't hesitate to reach out to Fuqua IT for all of your technology questions and issues. Thanks.
Thank you, Randy. I'm Kevin Smith. I'm the Director of Technical Support here at the Fuqua School of Business. My team and I are located at West Keller, room 134. The reason we're here is to provide email, walk-in, and phone support to the students, faculty, and staff at Fuqua. Our purpose today is going to be to talk about the tools and services that are available to you as Fuqua students. There's a lot of things that we have available, and we want to make sure that you have all the information that you need to be as successful as possible at your time here at Fuqua. Let's start talking about your NetID. You've already received it, and you've probably already logged in and changed your password. Well, what I'm going to do right now is ask you to change that password again. There have been other services provisioned for you after that NetID was set up. So if you go to this URL, you'll see change password located right there at the top right of the page. If you use the same password that you're already using, it will keep the password, but it will send the new information to these new services that you've got, allowing you to access things like computers in the lab, the Fuqua VPN that we'll talk about later, and other Fuqua services. While you're there, you can also go under Manage Directory Listings and make changes to the way your name is displayed in email or your Duke email alias. You've been provided with the NetID, and that is actually your email address. So if it's abc123, it'll be abc123@duke.edu. But Duke has gone ahead and set up a full name alias, your first name dot last name at duke.edu, as an easier way for people to get in touch with you. You can make changes to that email address here under Manage Display Listings in order to go by a shorter version of your name, or if you go by a different first name than what your legal name is, you can make those changes here. You can't do big.daddy@duke.edu. I know I've tried, but you can make other changes here to your name listing and to your email address. The next thing we want to do is get your devices online. You'll notice several different wireless networks here at Duke. What you want to do is go ahead and put your device on the visitor network. That will give you internet access so you can go ahead and get registered. You'll browse to dukereg.duke.edu. Registration is quick and easy. You'll need to log in with your NetID and that password you just reset, right? And go ahead and register your device. It will automatically pull up your MAC address, which is the identifier for your computer, so you can go ahead and register. If it doesn't pull it up automatically, on an iPhone it's listed as a Wi-Fi address under settings. Also, you can pull it up under Android or Windows. If you have any difficulty with this, just contact the TSC or swing by. We'll help you to get that set up. Once you are registered, you'll go ahead and select the Fuqua network for your laptop. That will give you access to different things like network storage while you're on campus. Tablets, phones, other devices, go ahead and put them on the Duke network. You don't need to access anything else, and if you go over to the library or the Bryan Center, you won't need to switch, and it's much tougher to switch on those smaller devices. So that should have you connected. You can connect as many devices as you'd like, and you'll have Wi-Fi access anywhere on campus. The next thing I want to talk about is online storage. We've got 3 different types of storage for you here. We have a local network storage, which automatically maps for you when you log on to a computer in the computer lab. We call it the H drive. It's for home directory. That's 5 gigs of storage for you, where you should only keep things you need for school. We back it up every night, and we also version. So if you made a change or accidentally deleted something, we can retrieve it from you if you give us a date to retrieve from. We can also version for you. So if you made a change on Friday, but you'd like to pull up Thursday's version and Monday's version, we can pull up those for you as well. That's your H drive. We also have Box. You can access this at box.duke.edu. This is 50 gigabytes for you. It's your personal directory, but you can also collaborate from here. You can invite people from Duke, from Fuqua, and even outside of Fuqua to collaborate in different folders with you via Box. People outside of Duke will need to meet Duke's password standard requirements in order to access, but they can still access and collaborate with you via Box. We also have OneDrive through our Office 365 licensing with Microsoft. You'll find that by going to mail.duke.edu. You log into Office 365, and it'll be one of the tools listed for you at the top of the page, OneDrive. You'll also see online versions of Excel, Word, PowerPoint. You can make edits. You can even create new documents there as well. This is a terabyte drive, but you can only share within Duke. So we recommend the large documents, things that are here, you can use in OneDrive, while you do a lot more collaboration in Box. Another great collaboration tool we have are the toolkits. You can reach those at toolkits.oit.duke.edu. This brings in everything together, such as Box, websites via WordPress, chat, and email distribution. You can set all this up for a course or ad hoc, and you can determine what features you'd like to use and who you'd like to be in this group. And that's toolkits.duke.edu. It's a great new tool that we're learning about as well, but we're excited to have this for you. We do have printing here at Fuqua for you as well. We do utilize ePrint, and ePrint is really made to manage your print better. We've given you a high quota, but we're really trying to make sure we don't have abandoned print jobs, which was our biggest problem before implementing ePrint. What you'll do is you will select ePrint as the printer. We've got Fuqua ePrint and Fuqua Xerox ePrint, which Fuqua ePrint simply goes to the single function devices, and the other goes to the multifunction devices, the larger ones that have the scanning and email functions. Your quota here is $55 until the end of the year. It's 4 cents per page. That's front and back. If you only print on the front, it's still 4 cents. So we do encourage duplex printing to utilize the best way to utilize your ePrint dollars. Any overage does get charged in real money to your Flex account. So you should have a lot to work with, but just be careful and monitor your printing. It will give you a display every time you print of how much you've utilized for your quota for the year. There is a color printer available for you here at Fuqua. It's located in the computer lab. That does print charged directly to your Flex account. That does not go toward your quota. It's 15 cents per page for a color print job, and that's just single-sided. So if you duplex, it's 30 cents for the page. They do offer black and white printing, which is more expensive than what we offer in our regular Fuqua ePrint. So just color print. Scanning also charges you at the color printer, so please just use color printing only for the color printer only for color printing. The next thing I want to hit on is the VPN. It stands for Virtual Private Network, and what it is, it provides you a secure way to connect with the Fuqua network. It's a encrypted tunnel from your laptop or desktop at home to the Fuqua network. The great thing it allows you to do is access that H drive, that network storage that we talked about, as well as library databases. We've got some databases here that are only licensed for Fuqua students. So you need to either be sitting at Fuqua in the library other places at Fuqua. Or if you're at home, you can start up the VPN. Once you connect, then you can browse to the library and go to that database, and it will see that you're a Fuqua person, and it'll allow you in. We don't need those law school students getting into our databases, especially after hours. So the VPN, we've got instructions on how to set that up in another video. Set that up and utilize that while you're at home or while you're traveling during your different vacation times or internships. Smartphones. If you don't have a smartphone yet and you're looking for one, we do have repeaters in the building as well as all over campus for Verizon and AT&T. So that's what I would recommend if you're looking to change. If you're not looking to change, I'll meet you out at the windows or outside where you can get better signal with all this brick and cinder block we've got here. So new smartphones, Verizon, AT&T, if you're looking to switch, would be our recommendation. The last thing I wanted to hit on in this area would be virus protection. If you've got virus protection that you're happy with, keep using it. Make sure it's updated and you'll be fine. If you just bought a new computer and you've got a trial version of something, please either buy that trial to make it a full version, or we offer Symantec Endpoint Protection as a licensed virus protection for everybody connected to Duke. You can put it on your home computer, as many computers as you want, but make sure you're protected. Mac, make sure you're protected as well. Symantec does offer a Mac version, but our preference is something called CLAM XAV, and you'll find information to that on our it.fuqua.duke website. And we recommend that as a better solution than the Symantec, but please make sure you're protected with virus protection. But don't run two on your system because you won't be very happy with me if you are. The next great thing I want to talk to you guys about is our licensing agreement with Microsoft for Windows and Office. This is a free agreement for you as students, so you can utilize Windows and Office while you're here at Fuqua. Even for Mac users, we do have a lot of applications that are used in courses that only run on Windows or Excel for Windows. So you can create a virtual machine, download Office for Windows as well as Windows itself to create a virtual machine so you can have everything that you need for your coursework. Of course, we've got everything up in the computer lab as well, but if you'd like to do this work at home, feel free to download this. We have instructions on another video on how to set this virtual machine up, so you can utilize those. It takes you step by step and you'll be all set. But what this agreement allows you to do is download Windows and or Office while you're here and keep it after you graduate. It's an upgrade version, which means you can't have a system with no Windows or Office on it at all, but you can upgrade your current version if you're running Windows 7 or even Windows 8 when Windows 10 comes out. You can upgrade for free, or if you're a Mac user, it will let you install Windows 7 for your VPN as well as Windows 8, but we recommend 7 for the smaller footprint to run it for you. Office 2013 and Office 2011 for Mac are also available for you to download for free. There is a product key for this Office. Make sure you save this key. You need to print a PDF, save it digitally somewhere, so if you have a computer problem you need to rebuild, you buy a new PC, something happens where you need to reinstall, you'll be prompted for this key. You need to keep it. If you don't have it, you'll get charged another $15 to make sure to get you that key again. But it's something, this is a great thing to take advantage of. Make sure you do it before you graduate. Even if you're totally up to date right now, make sure you download everything before you walk across that stage, because when you do, the access to this program goes away. So it's student only. Fuqua World also now is our internal portal for information for you while you're here. fuquaworld.duke.edu. You can look up people, you can find people within Fuqua, associate names with faces via the pictures that you'll be taking here while you're at Fuqua, and find out other information about events and information about Fuqua. You'll see it get revamped throughout the year, and hopefully we'll have a sparkling, shiny new Fuqua World before you graduate. We've also got great facilities here for you at Fuqua. Let's take a look at some of them now. We've got team rooms. These are great for collaboration, for your teamwork. These are team first, so individual students can utilize them, but teams take priority. If a team needs a space, the individual student should go to the library or Fox Center or somewhere else to study or do their individual work. The next is the computer lab. This has got all the software that you'll need for all the classes we've got here at Fuqua. This is a great space for you. It's open 24/7 with utilizing your Duke card. You can swipe the door and come in after hours or come in over the weekends and get whatever work you need to done. These are great for Mac users who don't want to put all the software on their Mac, or for PC users who want a little bit more horsepower. We should have some new PCs in there for you this year. The next thing we want to do is the library database room. We'll give that 2 snaps. And this is where the databases reside. Most of the databases are located here, the heavy hitters. The library staff can give you more information about those, but this database room, this is only open during library hours, so make sure you utilize these machines when you need them. We've also got multifunction printers. These are high speed. They have stapling capability, other things that a single function won't have. These are found under your ePrint as ePrint Xerox. Single function printers, these are the workhorses that you'll see all over campus. These are just your ePrint Fuqua devices. Come up, swipe your Duke card, and go ahead and select the jobs that you'd like to print and print them out wherever you are around Fuqua. Color printer, like I said, this is the expensive guy. 15 cents per side, so make sure you use it sparingly. Black and white and scanning, it's all more expensive than doing it on the other systems, so only use this guy for your color print jobs. We also have kiosk machines right here. These are kind of tucked away, but these are the machines that you can use if you don't want to pull out your laptop, if you want to just go ahead, get on, check your email via the web client, look up something on the internet. These are available to you here. We just have a few of them here in the Fox Center and up by admissions for your use. We also have these great charging stations. Again, if you bring in your device and you've got a low battery, this has got it set up for the new iPhone, the older iPhones, as well as most Android devices. Just plug in your device here, stay within eyesight of it, but go ahead and plug in and you can go ahead and get a charge while you're at school. The library also has chargers that you can check out, but you need to keep them within the library. So if you just need a quick charge while you're eating lunch or doing anything else in the Fox Center or anywhere else these things are located, go ahead and charge up. The last thing I wanted to show you was the BMO the Building Management Office, has put in some great new tables by the windows. These all have AC outlets on them. This wasn't here last year, so don't tell the second years. They'll wonder why the first years always want to sit by the windows. It's because you've got plugs. You can plug in, charge up while you're working, while you're eating, whatever you need to do. These are some great new tables. Just look underneath for the AC adapters. So I hope you've gotten a lot of information out of this session. I encourage you to go ahead and watch the other videos so you can follow along and set up what you need to set up before school starts. If you don't get it done now, chances are you won't get it done later. So we have the video. We also have text-based on our website. Whichever method works best for you. We will encourage you to use that to set up your laptop before classes really get underway, because you'll have the tools at your disposal and you won't stress about anything later on. We love getting feedback from students on what's working in the environment and what can be improved and what we can look at for the future for technology. We have a Technology Advisory Council that is made up of students from both the MMS and the MBA. Our chair this year is Idris, and he's a great person to reach out to if you have any questions. The MMS position will be selected during the first term, and then we'll fill out with some additional students in first term. So that council interacts with Randy and myself to ensure that we have a great technology environment for our students with tools that are applicable to the needs of MBA students and MMS students. You can also contact us at the Technical Support Center at help@fuqua.duke.edu to provide feedback. We've got a great team here ready to help you to ensure that you have a great experience with IT while at Duke. We're happy to have you here. Welcome to Fuqua.